Hi, I'm Frank Caruso, producer of Oregon Life. This week, we're dipping back into the archives for some great shows, and that includes Skeeter, Tiki Shot's photo booth, Barnwood Events, and Top Wrench Bicycle Repair. So stay tuned. So this week, I get to visit with Skeeter. That's his name. Tiki Shot Photo Booth, and how he started this business in itself is an amazing story. So stay tuned and enjoy this episode. Skeeter,
Hi.
Thanks for being with us today on Oregon Life.
Yes, great to meet you, Frank. I am Skeeter Stahl. I own Tiki Shots Photo Booth. So my wife used to do wedding photography on the side, and we had a couple approach us a few years ago and asked us if we knew anything about photo booths, and we were like, I don't know anything about a photo booth. So we did some research. We found some software that worked really good for us. We built our first booth from things around our home. An old laptop, an arcade button for a trigger, a webcam, and the world's slowest photo printer. We set it up. The couple looked at it. They loved it. We set it up for their event, and we couldn't keep the people out of it. They just loved it. They had so much fun. We had props for them to use, and they waited in line for our photos to come out, and it was just a big hit. And I turned to my wife and I said to her, I think we can make a living at this. And she just kind of laughed.
And you do a variety of different events.
Correct.
Can you delineate what those are?
So we do some corporate stuff. We've done open houses for some businesses here in town for I2 Fitness. We do Christmas parties for corporate businesses, such as we did Swim West's Christmas party. We did Dental Health Associates New Year's Eve party at the Kiva. We've done Prairie Athletics in Sun Prairie for their New Year's Eve. And we've also done some small things around here in Oregon.
Well, I've seen you at the STEAM Fair in Oregon, and I always tried to come and talk to you, but the line was tremendous.
Yes. That's one of our biggest events. We work really well with everyone in the Oregon School District and the PTO. They love having us. The kids, they just knock themselves over trying to get to us to get their pictures taken.
So let's talk picture and technical stuff here. So this is a typical photograph?
Yes, this is what we'll usually put out.
What you can produce?
Yep. And so what we do is it's basically the machine takes care of the photos for you. We can adjust the camera, the software that we run. We can do the slides. You know, we can customize to your events. We run this light just for the camera itself, and then this light is basically for the people getting their photos taken in the photo, just so they can see their faces a little easier in the screen.
So when you're taking the photo and the subject's somewhere where I'm standing right now, can you see what you're taking?
No, I cannot at this time. We do have the availability where we can actually set up a monitor on the back where people can see from a distance too.
So how do you know, Skeeter, that you're always focused when you're sitting here and you're taking that shot?
Basically what I have them do is I make sure they're all can be seen in the screen, and then I push touch the screen for the photo so that I can always look and see, and it looks pretty good, you know, and then I do that. And then I step off to the side, and then it starts taking its pictures for them.
And that's it?
That's it.
And it takes what, four photos?
You can
three
do
photos?
we can do up to 4 photos at a time. We can do single photos, such as in this kind of situation here that we did
There's
for
the steam fair.
Steam fair. Yep.
So do you provide the mask that they're wearing right there?
Yep, we do. We have a large selection of props that we have here. We got many silly hats, many silly signs. The kids love the crowns, the chickens,
Sure.
things like that. They just love to get after that.
Skeeter, let's talk about your entrepreneurialism. You have a lot of jobs.
I do. I do the photo booth. I do Uber and Lyft. I work for Perfect Puzzle, which is a subcontractor for Amazon, and I also deliver pizzas for our local Pizza Hut here in town. What I love about it is how I can gather together with so many people that are building teams of people like-minded like myself that want to just make the world better, to make the world fun, meet new people, try to provide a service at the same time. That's about it. I just love being around people, and people that think the same as I do. It just attracts me more and more.
Great. Skeeter, thanks for being with us today on Oregon Life. It's been wonderful talking with you. Love your energy and your working spirit.
Well, thank you, Frank, and it was great meeting you today too. There we go.
Good morning, Torhorst Insurance. This is Randy.
Torhorst Insurance, this is Christine. How can I help you?
Torhorst Insurance, this is Chad.
Oh, hey, Sean.
Hey, Sarah. How are you doing today?
Oh, hey, Jerry. How you doing? At Torhorst Insurance, we believe in Oregon. And we also believe in the important service OCA Media provides for our community. Torhorst Insurance is happy to support programs like the one you are watching. Your locally owned and operated insurance agency, serving the needs of our community for over 40 years.
I oughta.
You oughta what?
Feed me! You can talk. I got a talking plant.
I wonder if there really are people on Mars.
Well, who knows?
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I took a tour of a beautiful event center just on the outskirts of Oregon, Barnwood Events. Julianne Wood and her husband Dave have built this extraordinary place for weddings, corporate events. Come on along and take the tour with me on this episode of Oregon Life.
Hi, and welcome to Barnwood Events. My name is Julie Wood, and my husband Dave and I built this new barn event venue for weddings, corporate events, private events, celebrations, whatever you want to use it for. So let's take a quick tour. So this is our entrance, and the entrance is kind of like the welcoming area. It will allow people, if you're having a wedding, to put your table assignments, or if you're having a corporate event, you might have all of the materials you need, guest books, things like that. And then we walk out into the main great room, and in there we actually have 8 chandeliers with over 600 light bulbs, and we put them all in ourselves. We have polished concrete floors, and it's one big space to kind of customize as you wish. We have a huge bar that's 35 feet long. We have a full liquor license that we can accommodate, and we'll have licensed bartenders for you to use. So if you go in here, this is what we call the larger dressing room, bridal suite, conference room, and we'll have mirrors in here, lighted mirrors to get ready. We have these tables that we made out of our bur oak tree that went down. It's probably over a couple hundred years. And we're getting ready to put them back up. We had supports in here and needed to make them a little stronger. And then this room actually has a private bathroom too. So each of the rooms, the separate rooms that you could use for meetings, dressing rooms, or other uses, has a TV with HDMI. There's sound built in, so you can have that all hooked up and can be used for multiple purposes. So this is our great room. We have many amenities in here. We have speakers all the way around. We have high-speed internet in the whole building. We have a 160-inch screen that will come down. They can all be different things. So if you want one part of the building to be something played, if you have a presentation on another, you can do that. So if you look over here, this is our catering prep kitchen, and we put in these doors because we have a pass-through window, and the caterers have a double door that they can just drive up to and unload, and then in here we have all of the things that they need: a ice maker, a refrigerator, freezer, hot box. We have Wisco pizza ovens, and the sinks and everything need to get ready for an event or a meeting. And so if we go down to this hallway here on the other side of the building, we have a smaller, it can be a dressing room, a meeting room. We'll have a couple tables in here from our bur oak tree. We have some hanging racks. We'll have some furniture in here and table and chairs. And so this could be used for a meeting room or a dressing room or whatever. And then we have modern bathrooms. We have a women. Everything is ADA accessible. And of course, we have changing tables, not only in the women's bathroom, but the men's bathroom too. So due to COVID, we had to make a couple changes in the bathroom. One thing was we were going to have hand dryers here, and they're saying not to have that right now, so we are ready for them. So we have paper towels. And then we have, this is made by a high school grad, Oregon high school grad, Key and Pulse, and they're called hands-free, and so you don't even need your hands to open the door. Over here, we have a walk-in beer cooler that goes with, to hold our beverages for the bar. And as I mentioned, we have a full liquor permit, and we will have licensed bartenders. And the bar ended up being a little bigger than we originally thought. So that is one thing that we changed. It was smaller, and now it's a very large bar, so that we can accommodate up to 300 guests at a time. And we put in this infinity window, so we have lanterns in there. And you can see that it looks like there's many lanterns, but that might be one of our secrets, is how many lanterns do we really have in there. So over here, we actually had a head table created. It can be a conference table, a boardroom table, whatever you want to use it for. But it's an over 200-year-old tree, and there's 2 slabs that fit together, and so it makes a nice, really long table. And what's really nice is it has these edges here where you can decorate or do other things for it. And we can move it around, even though it is quite heavy. If you go out here, we have a 4-season porch. And the nice thing about the 4-season porch is it's window lined, and the Capital City Bike Trail is right there, so you can see all of the woods. In the winter, you can see the trail. In the summer, you can't. You can only see the woods. But it provides a really nice setting for, let's say, the weather doesn't cooperate and you have to have an indoor ceremony. You can have it out here, and it still feels like you're outdoors. We have a large patio area and green space. We'll have a gas fire pit for people who want to make s'mores or just sit outside by the fire. So how we got started, almost everybody who comes here asks that question. We had a small barn here. It was about a quarter of the size. It was one of those red barns you see in the farms, and it was beautiful, and I really wanted to save the barn. But we had many people look at it, and my husband said, "You can't save the barn." And finally I said, okay, we won't save the barn, but let's build a new barn. I've worked with entrepreneurs my whole life, and I want to have some retreats here. We had kids scout trips and field trips here, and I said we should share our property with other people. So we decided to start this endeavor. I think it's much bigger than I had originally anticipated, because all I wanted to do was build a barn. But that's not how it works when you are doing a commercial building. So now we have this beautiful structure that we can share with other people and have all kinds of events.
One of the neat things about being able to build a new barn versus a renovated structure is you can start from a brand new song sheet, and from the HVA standpoint, we spent a lot of time with planners to be able to get the environment so it's soft, it's comfortable, you can walk on the concrete floor in your stocking feet and not feel cold. We also at the last minute added a whole new air exchanger system called Globe GPS, which is a new concept that is elevated through Johns Hopkins University to be able to keep the environment clean and take out 99% of the particulates and germs. And we spent a lot of time with additional things outside. One of the things about being environmentally conscious, and this being a restoration plan with the DNR and restoring wildlife and so on, is that we put in 8 of these electric charging stations, and this is the new technology out of Detroit that's going to match up with the new electrical charging products that are coming up. This is a 4-plex, another 4-plex here. We've got room to add 16 total as things grow. The other thing we decided to add too for folks coming long distances over here, there are 2 RV charging stations. So if somebody's coming cross country, they can park their RV here and get the juice and keep things going. The parking stall you're panning across now holds 150 cars. It's a blacktop base, and one of the things we find is important when we talk to event people is having enough space that's dedicated for the event. And when you're with us here, you are not sharing the event space with another activity. You have the whole space for you, the walking trails, the full parking lot, free use of the charging stations. So again, for us, we wanted to make sure that when you're here, you have the use and enjoyment of the whole property, the whole campus. So here we're at the entrance of 3230 Larson Road, which is 1.8 miles from the Beltline Highway in the city of Madison. And we have just finished up getting occupancy on December 23rd for the barn and the occupancy permits. Working closely with Monona Bank, they've been phenomenal through the whole process, done everything we needed to have, so we're grateful for that. But again, this is on an original 40-acre parcel. We broke down 8 acres for the barn. The original parcel is part of a DNR stewardship plan, which is a fancy term for wildlife restoration and planting over 20,000 trees since 1995. As you can see, you've got substantial catalpas here. You've got baroques, wedding locations for a large tent out front or special event, corporate event. A big weeping willow tree in front has been a primary spot for a lot of our guests wanting to plan on taking photos here. One of the things we worked with the City of Madison Fire Department, because we have full fire suppression here, open up the driveway. We'll show you a tank here, a 15,000 gallon holding tank. So we have, unlike most barns, we've got City of Madison building codes being followed because we're in Blooming Grove, which in 2028 is going to become the City of Madison. So we matched up all the Madison building codes. Here's the Nine Springs Seaway, the Capital City State Park. With the bike trail right here, this is the state park and the county trail, which gets us about 1.5 miles from Lake Wabisa on the other side of Lake Farm Park. Over the hill here, you'll see the edge of Rimrock and Moreland Road. On the other side is John Nolan Drive, which gives us the opportunity to have 6 primary national brand hotels for lodging and so on for our guests. So it's very convenient for having shuttles and so on and easy access. Looking at the barn, you'll see the front, which is the west face, where we have got chandeliers peeking through at this point. And to the right, you're going to see the farmhouse, which is a 1800s farmhouse, which is a side-by-side duplex, which we lived in for a period of time. And now we're renovating it to have on-site lodging so that both sides, and there's Julie waving at us from the porch, both sides of these are going to be able to accommodate 14 people for lodging on-site, whether it's a wedding party or a corporate event. One of the things that was important for us in building Barnwood Events, whether it's a wedding or a corporate event, is we want to have great access. So in front you have got a turnaround drop-off spot. Over here I've got handicap stalls. I've got handicap stalls here. And I've got a nice flat progression of elevation coming in the building, not only for the caterers over there, but all of our wedding party people, because we've had a lot of folks say that, can grandpa and grandma make it to the site? So what we have them do is, after showing this easy location, we have them come out with grandpa or grandma to show them exactly how easy it is they can get in, so they don't feel threatened they can't come to the event. Then we point out things like the big red oak tree over there, where that's a primary spot to hold a wedding celebration, so that you can have the folks that have got handicap issues be able to come right in and be here. Another safety feature is this little building here is the fire pump house, and we had to, per City of Madison codes, put our own fire suppression system in to have our sprinkler system in, so we put a brand new well in. Inside I call it the swimming pool, but it's actually a 15,000 gallon holding tank for water to supply water to the barn in the event we have an incident that requires we have to have water for the sprinkler heads. Let's go and talk to Julie, because she can show us the farmhouse that's available for our guests for on-site lodging. Again, it's a two-sided duplex. We'll hold 14 folks. We're going to go to the small side, which is currently renovated, and we'll have Julie give you a little tour of what she's done to get it ready for our guests.
Hi, come on in. So this is the farmhouse at Barnwood Events. We have it as lodging, on-site lodging. So if you're having an event, a retreat, we have this side. It's actually a duplex, side-by-side duplex. So this side has 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. It will sleep up to 8. And so we sort of just redid it in kind of the farmhouse look. Has a dining area, a kitchen, a half bath down here, and then upstairs we have a couple of bedrooms, a nice screen porch, and a full bath. So here we are on the 2nd floor. This bedroom has a queen bed, and we actually have a few of David's photos in here too. So he took one in here, and the other ones in the other rooms are his photography too. So here we have another bedroom with a full-size bed, a twin bed, and then a full bathroom up here. So it's very spacious. The other side will have 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. So if you want to book an event at Barnwood, it could be a wedding, it can be a private event, a corporate event, a celebration, even a bike event, because we're right on the Capital City Bike Trail. Visit our website at www.barnwoodeventswi.com.
There's a great deal of people who are interested in what's going on, and they have thoughts and opinions and passions that they want to share, and I think that's awesome. I think it creates a better product from the government side of things.
So when we talk about the library and building a new library, we talk about the building part a lot, but that's not really what it's about. It's really about people. We're not really just building a library, we're building community, and people in our community members are really at the heart of that.
Roll over. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Bring it.
Oh, he's on fire.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride? Sure. Yeah.
All right. How about some one-on-one? I gotta go eat, man. Sorry. I'll see you later.
I love riding my bike, and that includes always wearing a helmet. You should too. But when I'm out on the trail and if there's an issue like a flat tire and I can't fix it, I call Top Wrench Bicycle, and they'll come right out and repair your bike. In this episode, you'll see how they do it. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Walker. I'm Top Wrench Bicycle Repairs. I'm the owner and founder of the business here. Been in operation for 10 years. Started out in high school and graduated from high school right here in Oregon. And then had after the graduation party, started in a small garage, then started working for the Bikes for Africa, which Al Brown started out with. It's helped them out. We learned a lot from each other from working on bikes. I also help out with the Oregon Rotary Club with their bike safety camp or bike rodeo. A lot of you guys are familiar with bike rodeo. I am one of the helpers that will come out and fix the kids' bikes up for no cost. What we do is pretty much we put them on our stands, fix them up, make sure your brakes are good. If they're not good, like this one right here, it's not braking, and we'll tune it up and get it working again. We just have a lot of seats here, different parts. We also have our new grips that just came in, so we're really excited with those. A lot of people like those kind of styles. These are your patch kits right here that will hold all your gear that you need. Small first aid kit you can put in there. We also provide a mobile service for people that don't want to come out to us. We understand the pandemic and everything. So we do actually have a mobile service that will come out to your house and fix your bikes there. I work on many certain bikes here. As you notice, this one right here is a Fat Boy. We have over here, we have a hybrid. I work on kids' bikes, all different varieties of bikes that will come in here, and nothing surprised me what comes in the front door here. I also sell used bicycles. That's mostly what we do. We do not do new bikes. We sell a lot of used bikes, but they're 100% ready to walk out the door, 100% safe. We actually do a road test, make sure that they're good, make sure the brakes, we actually have a brake test we do before they leave the shop here. Pretty much we do what needs to be done to get these bikes up and running and out to you guys, because that's what's number one on our goal, is to get you guys bikes and get you guys on those roads and get them on the paths. I have a good relationship with Machinery Row to go and fix their bikes on trails. And if you're having problems with anything on the bike trails, like the one on Rotary Trail here, we can come out and fix you guys right up, get you going. If you have a flat tire, we can help you fix that up. A lot of calls we get is a lot of chains that are broken, they snap. We'll come out and we'll take care of that for you, no problem. We're happy to help you guys out with any questions. Just give us a holler, we'll come out.
Hi everyone, it's Frank again. Before I leave, I want to thank everyone for supporting Community Access TV, and a special thank you to Torhorst Insurance. Tune in again next week for new episodes. Take care everyone, have a great day.